All right, Joanna asks, how many moles of aluminum cyanide, that's the name of that compound, are in 165 grams of the compound? How many moles are in 165 grams? So the first question we have to ask when we're presented a problem like this is we need to know how many grams are in 1 mole. How many grams are in 1 mole? How many grams per mole? And you might know from class, grams per mole, that is the unit for molar mass. So we need to find the molar mass of aluminum cyanide. So we know that the molar mass of any element is given by the Dalton number, the atomic mass, which is listed below the symbol of the element on the periodic table. So we know that the molar mass of carbon is 12.011, molar mass of nitrogen is 14.007, the molar mass of aluminum is 26.982. We are given those, which is great. We love being given things. So let's write those down real quick. Aluminum is 26.982 grams per mole. Carbon is 12.011 grams per mole. And nitrogen is 14.007. Any kind of word problem like this, I find it super helpful to just make a list on the side of all the things that you know, all the things that were given. Okay, great. So we have the molar mass of each individual element that is in the compound that's in aluminum cyanide. So now let's take a look at exactly what aluminum cyanide is. So we've got one atom of aluminum, 1 part aluminum, and then we have 3 parts cyanide, which is this carbon and nitrogen. When put together, when they form a bond, that is called cyanide. So in aluminum cyanide, we have 1 aluminum and 3 cyanide. So let's put this, we have this in sort of a more familiar form now. The way that we're writing it in chemistry is this format, where we have the number of a number of parts listed down here in the bottom right outside the parentheses. That's not super intuitive when we're coming from a background of having taken algebra classes. Okay, so now we have this in a more algebra looking format. It's awesome. Now we can just plug in our molar masses over here into our new formula. So we have 1 aluminum plus 3 times 1 carbon plus 1 nitrogen. I'm going to ignore aluminum for now. Let's focus on the cyanide half of this because the aluminum is easy. So 3 times the molar mass of carbon plus the molar mass of nitrogen. It's going to be 3 times 12.011 plus 14.007. So it's going to be 3 times 26.018. And notice 26.018 here. That is the molar mass of cyanide. So we just added 1 carbon plus 1 nitrogen. So 1 carbon plus 1 nitrogen. Add those together, and since cyanide is just 1 carbon and 1 nitrogen, the molar mass of those is just the molar masses of each atom added together. So let's keep going. Let's multiply by 3, since we have 3 parts cyanide in every aluminum cyanide molecule. So 3 times 26.018, 78.054. Again, this is molar mass, so our unit is grams per mole. Awesome. And then we can just add on our 1 aluminum, which is 26.982. Didn't do any math for that, just pulled it off of the periodic table. So let's go ahead and add those together. Plus 26.982. So 105.036, 105.036 grams per mole. Awesome. So we just found the molar mass of aluminum cyanide. Great. So we are almost done. We only have one step left. So we know that we have 165 grams of our compound. In that, how many moles do we have if we have 105.036 grams in every mole? So let's rearrange some stuff here. We know that if we, from algebra class, we know that if we have 1 divided by 1 divided by x, we can move this x from the denominator of the denominator up to the numerator. So this is equal to x over 1. So the same thing applies here with our units. Since we have grams divided by mole, we move mole up to the top. So we have 165 gram moles. I know it's weird, but it's true. 105.036 grams. I'm going to actually move this stuff down a little bit. So we have a little bit more space to work. Go back to draw. Okay, so this is equal to, we can cancel out our grams. So we have 165 mole divided by 105.036. And pull out our calculator one last time. 165 divided by 105.036 gives us 1.570889. 1.89 moles. So let's go back to our original question. We wanted to know how many moles of aluminum cyanide are in 165 grams of the compound. So we can now say that there are 1.570889 moles of aluminum cyanide in 165 grams of the substance. All right, that's all we got. Let me know if you have any questions.